Yes, people. Sorry for the delay. Obviously, we had some technical problems in that with the sound. Couldn't even hear my man. Ends up, it was my fault still. So I had to affirm that. But yo, man, I here ready, pure things to discuss. So yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man. It's time, bro. It's that time again. I'm here with my guy Matt. You telling me you good?
Good man. Obviously, fresh off a cup win. You
Man,
know,
if you can call it a cup, yeah, I guess.
Carabao Cup, bro.
Energy drink cup, yeah. No, I'm saying that. That's you, man, innit? That's you, innit?
Yeah, it's gonna give us the energy to finish the season strong as well, bro. That's what
Jerk,
we're talking about.
jerk, man, jerk, man, jerk, man. But no, we should be joined as well, people, later by Ish. Don't remember him was here last week. Spurs fan. He'll be buzzing as well, man. He had a good weekend. Well, technically, we all had a good weekend. I'll be real. Well, unless you're a Chelsea fan, that's a different conversation.
Bro, Liverpool.
Well, yeah, but yeah, Liverpool had a tough week as well. Now that I've deeped it because of the Champions League situation, Liverpool had a tough week. Who do you, fam? I don't know. Who do you feel like violating first, bro? Liverpool or Chelsea, fam? I'm obviously I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm happy to violate Chelsea right now. Being real.
Yeah, Chelsea took a double L in there, so they can be violated first.
Yeah. Wait, double L. Why do you say that?
Didn't they lose? Oh no, their Champions League game was the week before. Okay, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. But fam, Chelsea right now, mud, different pig farm mud. Like, yo, you know that mud where like you can smell it from your car. Well gone, Kuds. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Yeah, bro. I don't understand. Like, I'm hearing some reports saying Potter's got two more chances and he's got cut.
Hmm. I mean, you did ask last week if he loses to Tottenham, do you reckon he'll get sacked? Bro, I can't lie. The game was a joke, bro. Like for 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 a top six quote unquote game, the quality on show was poor, man. Like that after the Liverpool Chelsea game, I think that's been the worst top six game in the season so far. Um, but them look, they just can't score. Like it's just as simple as that.
Oh, simple
Sterling
as.
looked bright in spurts, but bro, they just can't manufacture decent chances. Like they can't. It's almost like they can't bring themselves to create decent goal scoring opportunities, bro. I don't know what it is.
You know what's worse for me as well? It's the fact that like you look at the players, you look at their faces. They don't look like they want it, bro. They don't look like they believe in the project. They don't look like they
Mm-hmm.
believe in Potter. And I can't lie, Potter does not back himself, bro. I'm seeing an interview, yeah, and how dare he, bro? How dare this guy say, "Oh, when Arteta started, it was rough," and then he was like, "When Klopp started, it wasn't glory straight away." Bro, chill, bro, because you really spent mad P. You've got a better squad, bro. Don't come with that. Don't even come with that. How dare he even talk about
Yeah,
Arteta and Klopp? That was what I don't know. What's your opinion on that? I thought that was wild.
yeah. See, this is my thing. You know, I should get a T-shirt that
Love
says
Junior, love.
"Context matters." I should that should be my merch, bro. Because what he doesn't realize is the Chelsea team that he took over is only about a year plus removed from just winning the Champions League. That's context, bro. Arsenal team that Arteta took over, bro. Emery, where did Emery have you lot when Arteta took over? Wasn't it like mid-table?
Bro, this is what I'm saying, G. This is what I'm saying. Like,
And the Liverpool team. Let's not even get onto the Liverpool team because the Liverpool team that Klopp took over hadn't won a Premier League in how many years? They hadn't won a trophy in how many years? Obviously, they had the little decent season with where Suarez almost led them to the league. But besides that, the Liverpool team that Klopp took over were starving for success. So
I said
there's
starving.
nah, they were, bro. So this Chelsea team, the Chelsea team, and the Chelsea fans that Potter's come into, they expect winning, bro. That's what they've had over the past sort of 10 to 15 years under Abramovich. So for him to start sort of compare Arteta and Klopp, I mean, I kind of understand what he's doing, but bro,
You
it's
understand
not
it?
the same. I understand it because at the end of the day, he's clutching at straws. He needs something to sort of push himself, give him that encouragement. He needs to be encouraged as well, bro. He's struggling out here, and obviously, like if you look at the game as well yesterday, did you notice he put all of the the so-called sort of experienced players out there? He barely put. I think the only new signing he put out was Enzo and Felix. Those are the only two new players he put out. Everyone else, he were players that had already been here, and I guess maybe he thought that could also sort of do the trick, and unfortunately, it didn't work out for him.
That's what I'm saying. Is how can it still go to Potts? Like you're thinking this is why I kind of feel for Pot because like well not feel for him, but I don't know if I feel for him. I don't know what it is, but like you just don't know what personnel. Like I haven't seen him play a consistent squad like 3 games in a row. I haven't really seen a tactical shape. I haven't seen any convincing football. Well, how many games is it they gone now without even scoring a goal?
I think it's 3 games.
Sure, it's longer than that, you know. Don't
No,
quote me
because
on that.
they scored against West Ham.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
West
yeah,
Ham was the
yeah,
last
yeah.
game they scored.
Like you can't compare yourself to Arteta and Klopp because even when Arteta came in, the football was already getting better. Like, and even when we went through our poor spell, when I think we lost like 7, 8 games in a row, there was still okay football being played. Obviously, we just couldn't really do anything in the final third. That was the issue. But similar to what Chelsea are going through, but it's just I'm not convinced at all. And when you look at the lineup as well, the personnel on paper, like it does not make sense. I know Silva came off as well with a bit of a knock. Fafana came on, and I thought he was dry. Obviously, I know he hasn't played in a while, come back from injury, but they spent a lot of P on him as well. Reece James, Reece James is not the same, bro. I'm used to seeing Reece James taking people on, running down the wing, bombing in, bro. Every time he got the ball, he just he stopped it, did a couple shimmies, and then just passed back to the centre back, bro. He didn't he didn't look like he wanted to do anything, bro. Like he looked disinterested, and I thought Sterling was making things happen on the left a little bit, like when he was driving. I don't know why he took Sterling off. I know for Modric, but again, Modric came on, he got doubled most of the times. Didn't really do anything too interesting. I mean, he crossed it in a lot. I think that's one thing they should have just done. They should have just started spamming the ball into the box because they didn't know how to break Tottenham's defense down. Tottenham defended well, to be fair. I wouldn't say Tottenham played great either because obviously Chelsea's a poor side and Tottenham are going through their rut kind of up and down. I don't think Tottenham played great. Um, I think the Kane's goal was a bit fortunate as well. And to be fair, so was Skip's goal. I mean, Kepa, I don't know. I don't know if Kepa should be saving that. I don't know. I know there was some velocity on the strike, but should Kepa be saving that?
I
Kind of down the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would want my goalie to save it, but I think
Yeah.
Koulibaly trying to get something on it. I think that also kind of put him off as well.
No,
But no,
I meant for the skip one. For the skip one.
yeah, for the skip one, yeah, because Koulibaly when Skip
Oh,
has
see.
volleyed it, Koulibaly's tried to like head it over, and it's gone. It's sort of span over his head, and that probably put Kepa off a bit. But no, I completely hear your point about Sterling. But I think the mistake he actually made with Sterling was Sterling and Chilwell were doing all right on the left, and then he made a sub. I think he brought on Mount and Fofana and took off Ziyech and who did he take off? He took Ziyech and Loftus Cheek, and then he moved Felix to the left and moved Sterling to the right. And when Sterling went to the right, I think his game was pretty much over at that point, and that's what I did. That's what I didn't understand. But no, you're right about Reece James though. For some reason yesterday, he wasn't going forward. It's almost like he was instructed not to do so, bro. Like that's how mad it seemed. Like because Chilwell was going forward all the time, but
That's what I'm saying.
he was just. It's almost like he just stayed in his own half. Maybe it's the counter attack thing with Tottenham, probably.
What Tottenham's left? What Son?
Richarlison started.
Yo, Richarlison, bro. Talking about Richarlison, let's not forget how much P Tottenham splashed on Richarlison. My man's not bagged a goal this season.
In the Premier League, yeah.
Oliver Skip has not scored for Spurs since he was 12 years old, bro. My man has come on and has bagged. I don't care if it was a one hit wonder rocket kind of thing, bro. He's come on and he is bagged, bro. Richarlison, hold that L firmly, like close to your chest. Keep it on you like some perfume, bro. Because big man thing, he's actually annoying. Like I actually find Richarlison so annoying. Like he's always trying to start beef. He's just bare mardy. Like, bro, I actually don't like. I used to rate him at everything, but yo, seeing him at I actually don't like the guy. I'll be honest with you. Like,
So is that the player or is that the shirt, bro? Which one?
the shirt made him eat. You know, like the Spider-Man thing when you put on the black venom, he just
Mm.
changed, bro. That's what Richarlison's been like for me, bro. Puts on that Spurs shirt, turns into a prick, and it's like, yo, if you're gonna be a prick, yeah, at least be bagging goals, and you're not. You're really not. Obviously Kane again, he scores. No surprise there. But Chelsea, man, I don't know what it is because I'm hearing even Chelsea fans now saying Modric was a flop. I think it's still too early to say. He's getting close to the 007 now, which is peak. When I saw Aubameyang come on, I was like, yeah, that's when desperate times, bro. You know what? You know what's mad? You know what's mad, man? You know what's mad? This is how crazy football is. Me seeing Aubameyang in the stage of his career now and what he can produce, come on, gives me flashbacks of when Newcastle would put on like Andy Carroll for the last 10 minutes. That
Mm.
is the stage of his career right now, and I think it's peak. Like he's actually the understudy to a false nine in Havertz. That
Mm.
is ridiculous, bro. The fall off from Aubameyang mentally and physically is mad. And obviously, I know Chelsea are not going to keep him in the summer. Let's be real. They are not going to keep him in the summer. I can't see anyone in Europe being interested in him.
Yeah, and bro, when because also deep it as well. Yeah, he brought Aubameyang on. I think it was last 10 minutes. So essentially, he's bringing on a player that he didn't think was good enough to be included in his Champions League squad. So what does that tell you about the player that he's bringing on, bro? Like you can tell that at this point he's just thought, you know what, nothing's worked, so I might as well bring on someone I don't rate. It's just, but it's crazy, because Aubameyang was doing okay for Barcelona. Aubameyang was
Yeah,
doing
because he was
okay
getting
for Barcelona.
service though. I said this. He
That's
gets
true,
service.
but isn't it weird that for as well as he did for Barcelona, they still felt the need to bring in Lewandowski as well, though.
But do you not feel like with Lewandowski, you're getting more of a consistently proven striker
I guess,
who can
yeah, I
who
guess.
can not only score goals but can actually like link up, hold the ball well. That's something
Mm.
Aubameyang cannot do. Aubameyang he just wants it in behind. Lewandowski has more to his game in that sense, and Barca love signing a 30-year-old as well. But it's true though. It's true, man. They love signing a 30-year-old. They like the experience, man. But Chelsea right now, we should do a petition, man. Pray for Chelsea. Pray for Potter. I think Potter's class. I want him to stay long as possible, bro. I think they should just get over this hurdle and keep him in. I really enjoy what he's doing for the club and for the fans. But I gotta be real, the fans very disrespectful. I think Chelsea fans have. I saw reports of him saying that he received emails of death threats to him and his kids, and I'm thinking, yo, what? Bro, it's just football, man. Like, bro, the guy's he's in a job. You don't, when the mailman forgets to post your letter, yeah, you don't email him with death threats to his kids, bro. Like, man, he's just trying to do his job. Yeah, okay, it's not working out. But bro, why are you involving his kids? Two, why are you taking your time out the day to email someone of death threats? Like, what kind of life do you live? And I guarantee you, yeah, this is the Chelsea fans that live on benefits. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, these are not people with integrity. These are man them that use their benefits to buy BT Sports and Sky Sports and then say they don't have enough for milk at the end of the week. I guarantee you, bro. But you know what? Um, Potter, I can't lie. I used to respect Potter, but the way he handles himself in this situation with in the interviews, I can't rate it. Man's laughing. They said to him, "Oh, why are you late?" He was like, I'm in a crisis meeting." They said, "How did it go?" And he was like, "Well, I'm still here, man." I'm like, bro, you
Nah,
can't
but
laugh.
different people have their own coping mechanisms, bro.
Nah, bro. You have to understand the kind of club you're managing, bro. They're used to seeing those ruthless, stubborn, egotistical managers, bro. You're coming there looking like a jerk, man. I can't lie.
So
Potter's looking,
you'd rather he just throw the players under the bus, like just
bro. Big man thing. I rather he would get more respect. He would actually get more respect if he goes in the interview and says, I've tried to employ the tactics to the lad. If they start trying to follow what I'm trying to say, the results will change. But players are not stepping up. There's no leaders on the pitch. It's quiet. The atmosphere in the changing room is poor. Fam, Tuchel was saying all this, and then
True.
he got sacked because of his comments as well. A lot of people think it was to do with performances, but Tuchel mainly got sacked because of his comments. But I gotta be real, man. Potter, bro. Like, there's only so much you could, if it was me, there's only so much I'm taking, bro. The players are not putting it in for him. Like, they're not. They're really not. And it's peak. I don't think Kante wants to come back to this either, bro. He must well stay injured, my bro. Like, yo,
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
he's
know,
back
man.
in training. Did you see the pictures?
Yeah, I seen it. Oh, the memes were rude,
The
fam. Man said
memes. Because
he's
there
looking
was
around
one
like,
picture
use this.
that the
Why are we?
snap caught him like looking confused, didn't it? And someone was, I think the meme said Kante is looking like, where's Tuchel? Who are these guys? Like,
Yeah. He's like, I seen one. He was looking around like, why are we tenth? Yo, nah, I can't. It's killing me. But yeah, bro. Like, I even put on my Twitter like, yo, Reece James, bro, you deserve better. Come to Arsenal, man. The fans will treat you good. We need a. Yo, imagine if we had Reece James with Saka. Oh my gosh, that
yeah,
is
that
that's
would be
illegal.
that would be different though. But Real
That's
Madrid are looking for a
illegal.
right back. I can't lie.
Nah, bro, allow it, man. He doesn't want to go speak. He's already in London. You might as well do a Jorginho, man. Jorginho needs to text him like, "Yo, listen, the fan, I can't lie. I don't want to talk about Arsenal, but I rate Arsenal fans, man, already screaming out Jorginho's name, bro. Like, yo, I heard them singing his name at the King Power. But going back to Chelsea, we'll wrap up on Chelsea, bro. I'll be real. Until they reach that 40 point mark, yo, these man could generally go down. Like,
Mm.
I don't think they could buy a win with the amount of P they got. I can't, bro. It's ridiculous. But yeah, man, we'll move over to Liverpool, man. Another team that I can't lie, joke of a club. Man's getting ready to roast. Look at it. Man's, man, man's, I didn't know. Imagine I set my alarm at 5:30 to watch the game. It got to 5:30, and I was like, yo,
Remember the game was at 7:45, bro. It was
seven
late.
forty-five. Sorry, 7:45. I was
Yeah.
thinking of the City game. 7:45. I set my alarm 7:45. I was like, yo, I want to watch. I want to watch this game, bro. And my mom's. It came to 7:45, and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap because yo, I already know this game is going to be absolutely dry. I knew it was gonna be dry, and what? 0-0, dry game. And I heard as well. I didn't even see the highlights because I can't watch a 0-0 highlight. If there's no goal, I can't watch that. But I heard that Palace, if they were just a bit more clinical, would have put that game to bed. So that tells me everything I need to know, bro. I don't even need to watch the highlights, man. Another shagged performance by Liverpool, bro. I don't understand. You've just got absolutely spanked in the Champions League at home to Hala Madrid, and you'd think this is the Liverpool team we're used to seeing bounce back, clap back, some savage thing, some revenge thing. You then go to Selhurst Park and look dry. Where's the fight? Where's the saying to the fans, you know what, we flopped, but you know what, we're still gonna try to push for a top four because they had that 2 games in hand, and there would have been a point behind Spurs if Spurs didn't win a couple of days ago, and you would think that would be enough to motivate them. I don't know, man. Oh, hard time to be a Liverpool Chelsea fan. Hard times. I'm loving it, bro, because this used to be us. Actually, I can't even lie. We wasn't even this bad. All the stick that we used to get, all the stick you man used to give Arsenal, we was not this bad. Like we was really not this bad. 30 what? What are they on? 31 points. 24 games in.
Mm.
Yo, that is ugly. That is ugly. I don't know what did you watch the game or no?
Yeah, I did. But you know the thing. Obviously I set my predictions into the chat, and I was nervous about predicting 0-0 because Palace haven't been in great form either. So I was thinking, like, you know, Liverpool might sort of take out the anger of losing to Real Madrid on Palace, and then obviously the game began, and to be fair, there was nothing much in the game. Like both teams weren't great. I
Mm,
think Palace, if they had Palace don't have like a good striker in it. They've got Mateta, who's not
I thought Edward was going to be decent, but he hasn't really impressed me.
Yeah, Edouard has sort of he dips in and out of form.
Yeah,
They were obviously missing Zaha. IU2 is very sort of flaky. So it's only really Elise. Elise was only one that looked like he could come up with a moment of quality. And obviously, he got man of the match, deservedly so.
was Eze not playing?
Eze came on as a sub for like 20 minutes left. He didn't start. But
Surprised.
I would give Liverpool this though. They probably had the best chance of the game. That had a 1-on-1 that he missed. But yeah,
At least
bro,
he was
it's
winning.
not. I think the Real Madrid defeat, bro, that's a tough pill to swallow because you were up 2-0 and you conceded 5 with 11 men on the pitch, bro. That is crazy.
Why is man got to bring in 11 men?
No, because at least if they got like a red card or something, at least that could sort of give them a bit of leeway. But with 11 men playing on the pitch at Anfield under the lights, bro, under the lights at Anfield in front of the cop, and they conceded 5 goals with no response. Like, bro, that I don't know, man. Like, bro, that
Yeah, no,
Crystal Palace performance,
It's tough.
that Crystal Palace performance, especially just as you said, they had the opportunity because they've played 2 less games than Spurs. They had the opportunity to really close the gap if they'd beaten Crystal Palace, and
Yeah.
thankfully they didn't take advantage of it. I think certain players, just like I said, bro, I don't know what has happened. We need to have like a separate show for Fabinho, bro, because I don't understand. Like, people have been saying, yeah, that Modric is using PEDs in it because how is he 38 or 37 and still playing at that high of a level? But then, so what is Fabinho using, bro? Because he's 29, bro, and he's gone the other way. Like, I don't understand. Somebody needs to make sense to me. He's 29, bro. Like, what has happened? I honestly don't understand. Like, 18 to 24 months ago, he was one of the best teams in the world. And now, bro, I don't even know. Like, he doesn't even get in Brazil's team ahead of Fred now, bro. Like, it's crazy. So, that's obviously a problem. Henderson just can't keep up the intensity for a long period of time anymore. He doesn't have it in him to do that anymore.
I'm hearing Henderson stop Trent's goal.
He stops Trent's goal.
Yeah, apparently Trent had a free kick. It was going in, and it came off Henderson.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, whether it would have gone in or not, I don't know, but it was a decent attempt still. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. The team, like Keita as well, not a very good performance.
Oh,
like, whoops, am I here?
Yeah, no, you're in. Carry on.
Yeah, like it's just not clicking, and obviously Salah as well. Some people have been critical of Salah because he's coming off of a year where he's just signed the massive contract, and I don't think that his performances have sort of lived up to the contract. But that can happen. But at the end of the day, Salah's been, whether I like it or not, he's been performing for Liverpool for the past sort of 4 or 5 years, and now for them to still sort of be relying on solely him, that's not a good thing. So, bro, I don't know. They're in trouble still. They're not out of the mud yet. A win against Newcastle and Everton does not make you out of the mud,
bro. But it's kind of even when I watched that when they played Newcastle, and as I said, when Newcastle went down to 10 men, Newcastle still had chances to pull it back, bro. So it kind of showed me where it's at. And then seeing Aston Villa beat Everton as well, I don't think Everton are, as we said, I think that manager bounce is dead already.
It was one game, bro.
It was really one game, bro. They saw the dream. They actually saw the dream. She's peak, well, it's not peak, is what it is, but is what it is. Junior says you man are talking about Liverpool and whoever else. Now we're gonna be talking about everyone in it. We've talked about Chelsea first, so we'll just talk about Liverpool now. man's disappointed. He wants to hear the Carabao Cup gassing. We'll get to the Energy Cup, man. We'll get to the Energy Cup. But yeah, in terms of Klopp, what are you saying, bro? Like, if you're the board now, Are you thinking about rebuilding with him, or you like, yo, listen, we need something fresh? Can't lie.
You see, this is the thing, bro. It all depends on the mentality of the owners because some people, I've heard some Liverpool fans say that they believe that the announcement from FSG that they won't be selling the club sort of like not I don't want to say disheartened the players or anything, but it sort of just changed the mood of at the whole club in it. And my thing with them is I think they would want Klopp to stay no matter what. They're the kind of they come across to me as the type of owners where he is sort of attained so much credit in the bank that it would take for them to have a disastrous season. And when I say disastrous, I mean like no Europe for them to sack him. I don't think they'll sack him. He would have to
But,
leave.
but wouldn't I think they have to give him this season out of respect. But if you just, I don't know, because who do you go for? Who do you get?
I would get Tuchel, but I don't know. I would get Tuchel if I was Liverpool. I would. I think Tuchel did a very good job at Chelsea. I think the way people evaluate his time at Chelsea, they sort of underrate what he did. I would go for Tuchel. I think Tuchel's a very good manager, and I think even though he doesn't play exactly the way Klopp plays, I think he's got a fairly good balance between sort of the intensity as well as the ball retention and the ball security and stuff. So I think he would be a decent acquisition for Liverpool, but I don't know if they get rid of Klopp though. Klopp would have to leave. Like he would have to resign for them to get rid of him, in my opinion.
I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. I agree. To be fair, I agree. Like you can't. I don't know, bro. It's just one of those ones that like is is it worth it? Like, is it genuinely worth it in terms of like this season? Do you just write it off, or do you try and push for Europe? Because if Liverpool did not get Europe this season, they're not going to sign anyone attractive. The wage is going to decrease. The funds are going to decrease, and they're not exactly the richest club in England as well. I don't know, bro. If it was me, I'd risk it.
Mm. You see,
I'd
this is
risk
the thing though. I would love to see them out of Europe because
it. Of
I,
course
I,
you
I
would.
want to see how the owners react because you never know. Yeah, if they get out, if they don't secure a European spot, the owners might just say, you know what, we need to splash now, and just like go all out in the transfer window. Um, but I don't know. It's tough because even in the season that City won the league in 2021, when Liverpool having a poor season, they still managed to secure top four at the end, which obviously sort of, so I would say papered over the cracks for what was a poor season. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
I hear that. I hear that. Nah, we'll leave Liverpool there. Obviously, man like Ish has just joined on some sideways
Come on,
thing.
come on.
Yeah, ish. Refocus your camera. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're on a portrait thing right now.
swear, because the thing's
You're on
on
a
a.
you're on a
What?
portrait landscape thing, bro.
No, man.
Brother, I got my podcast on my tripod, so it's on a podcast. I got to change it. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Yeah, no, do do your thing. Do your thing. Say this, man like Ish. Nah, we'll wait for Ish to get back because I know he's gonna want to discuss Spurs. He'll be gassed as well. Because they ain't beat Chelsea in a while, Like I f- Chelsea's one of those teams where Spurs were struggling, so he'll be over the moon with that. And in terms of their top four race, it does wonders, especially with Newcastle being a bit out of form, Fulham dropping points to Wolves as well, which is mad to say. Mad to say that I'm saying Fulham are dropping points and it affects the top four.
I
That's
know.
that's
I
crazy.
know.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Um, the Brighton win. Brighton.
Nah, I think they lost. I think.
I don't remember. But yeah, fourth in terms of top four for him, that's massive. That's crucial. So I know he's buzzing right now. I watched Oh yeah, of course. We watched the Spurs Chelsea game. Um, Obviously they got did they have Champions League this week? No, it's FA Cup this week,
No, I
isn't it?
pick up. Yeah,
FA Cup this week. Can they come back against who they got again?
Milan,
AC Milan. They're away, innit?
Tottenham are going to be at home. I think.
Yeah, Milan are away. Yeah, I think I can't lie. Tottenham's ground is not exactly a fortress. It's not a thing like that,
Yeah, I think Milan handle them still.
bro. If Leao's on form again, because Leo was tearing it up, like it was pretty massive.
I think Milan deal with them. The only Premier League club, because even City, bro, even City's game against Leipzig, bro, like, bro, it's not like, don't get me wrong, they're inconsistent, and obviously it's not sort of it's not common to see City inconsistent, but the only Premier League team that I've sort of got confidence in the Champions. In fact, I don't have any confidence in any Premier League team in the Champions League this season. Who? Because I think Liverpool. I think Liverpool are out. If Liverpool somehow managed to qualify, then I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not coming on the show after that, bro.
What do you mean?
Bro, that would be crazy. For them to score 4 goals with no reply at the Bernabeu, that would be something else.
No, I hear that. That's true. Ish, yeah, you're nice and straight this time. Nice and heterosexual.
All right. Okay, no, what's
Yeah, no, literally, we were just about to chop up Spurs, isn't it? We just violated Chelsea, violated Liverpool.
I can't hear. What's going on? My wife.
You can't hear me. We can hear you. We can hear an echo on your thing as well.
Yeah, we
Hear you a bit.
You can hear me now, yeah?
Hey,
Ish,
no.
can you hear me?
Yeah, but yeah.
What? You're saying yeah, and then but you can hear me, yeah?
Huh?
You can hear me, yeah?
Oh.
Yo, Matthew, like.
This mic, it's a bit choppy.
Yeah, your mic's a bit choppy, but I can hear myself on your thing.
No, I can't. Still choppy.
You can't hear, man.
Hear you now. Yeah.
Matthew, you can hear me alright, innit? Or am I choppy?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah.
It's an ish thing. But it's an ish. Try.
Yeah.
No, it was
Spurs
alright the
now.
first time you came. Try hop out and come back in, innit?
Hop out.
Yeah, hop out and come back in. See if it's that thing. Like that used to be you, Matthew, man, but times have changed. I just want to get I just want to get issues reaction on Spurs, man. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say about Spurs, bro. Like,
Hey, you know what's so funny? You were
I'm hearing. I'm hearing.
well, we sounding good now. Nah, I can still hear that echo. I can still hear that echo still. What happened, Ish, man? Last week you came on, it was nice and smooth.
Can't even. What's going on?
Ish is in the mud right now. I want to mute his mic real quick. Ish, if when you can type in the private chat in it, and we'll try patting that. We'll move over. We'll move on to City, and then once Ish is patting this thing, we'll talk about Spurs in it. But yeah, I watched the City game. Well, I can't lie. As soon as the first 2-3 goals went in at the City game, I was like, yeah, well, there's not much point now. This game's over, bro. For 15 minutes in, I was like, yes, it's still 0-0. Anything could happen, and then absolute foolishness happened. And of course, Haaland got his goal. Can't lie, though, Grealish was quiet, man. Grealish was quiet. Rico Lewis had a big influence in the first goal, obviously winning the ball back. Foden, I mean, it was Bournemouth, innit? I can't say the City were great. I thought Gundogan played very well in the middle, man. It was probably out of all the midfielders on that pitch, he just showed his class. He was levels above. So I think that made a big difference. Yeah, it was was a nothing game, man. Bournemouth got pointless spliff, man. Yeah, I didn't really expect anything from them anyway. It was more of a hope thing. It's mad to think that like Forest had more of a fight, but then when Bournemouth played Forest, Bournemouth got 4 points over Forest this season. I don't know how that's possible. But yeah, man, City game, ass, bro, ass. Obviously for me, because I'm Arsenal fan, and the City fans got to be over them. Like, I think once the second goal went in, bro, I was on my phone for the rest of the game. Man.
I mean, bro, you know what's crazy though? You talk about Forest having more fight. To be fair, the outcome of the Bournemouth City game, that should have been the same outcome of the City Forest game. To be honest,
no, I hear that's true.
But yeah, no, it was a routine performance, routine result. Like you said, Gundogan, who I think has been their best player this season. Like, I know obviously Haaland obviously has the goals. Don't come for me. But for me, when I watch City, Gundogan is the one that looks a class above everyone else. Whether that's with his movement, his ball control, his passing, everything. Like this season, it's almost like he's reached another level. Because last season, I felt like he was in decline, and I thought they might actually get rid of him. But no, this season he's been amazing for me still. But yeah, routine everything for City.
Yeah, man, routine, business as usual, nothing special. Like I didn't expect, but I wish I was Bournemouth. I didn't expect them to do anything though. And the Bournemouth got a few hard games coming up as well. They got to play us, they got to play Liverpool. Bearing in mind, Liverpool put 9 past them as well. Like I think people forgot about that. Actually, we're not deep as well. If you take Liverpool's 9 goals out this season, they're hardly bagged. Yo, that's a lot of Liverpool in it. We've already cussed them one out. But yo, Ish, what you saying, bro? What can you hear, man?
I'm good. I'm good, people. What's going? I'm smiling. Good result. You know.
Bro, right now your thing is more in and out than my ex's relationships. If I even lie, my guy. What?
Listen, being a affects your mental. Any other, I'm telling you, these are the reasons
Bro, it actually sounds like your mic.
And I got
your
all
mic's
the
making it
seasons.
sound like you're stuttering.
I'm suffering, bro.
No,
I'm telling
no, I said your mic is making it sound like you're stuttering.
Oh, I don't even know.
Can
you hear me now?
We can hear you, yeah. But then you will talk, and then it will go silent, and then it will come back in.
That's sounding when you like. I don't know.
Yo, this is funny, bro.
This ain't the one. This ain't.
Wait, what are you using? Your phone or your laptop?
I got my phone.
What did you use last week?
Phone.
Did you use headphones or did you let your phone out?
Say that again.
Did you use earphones or did you just let it on your phone?
I just leave earphones.
I don't even know. What did he say, Matthew?
No, man.
Yeah, bro.
Give me 5.
This is actually the same for me. Like I'll hear, like he would say, like if he was gonna say I used earphones, I'll hear I wouldn't hear used, and then I'll hear earphones.
But I think here, 3 words. Then again, give me the joke, right? Give me 5.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, we tried, guys. We tried. Sorry for the technical issues there with Ish. It's not my end. I'm hosting. It's not my end. I promise you that. Could be Matthew, guys. We know Matthew's had issues in the past, so like.
Nah, they've been resolved, fully cured, bro.
Nah, say nothing. Well, if Ish manages to come back with his guys, we'll talk about Spurs. If not, then it was a legendary appearance from him. It was a good. You know what? The impact he had today, him coming off the bench, reminds me of Aubameyang, bro. That was the kind of impact. Ain't nothing happening. But yo, let's roll on to the best team in the country. You know, Arsenal. Get me. 3 points, 2 points clear of City, game in hand, Everton at home. Yo, listen, I'm not saying we're gonna win a title, but what I'm gonna say is we have won the hate from all you ups, bro. You man want to be in our position. Except for City, you man want. I don't care. Yo, listen, don't come with your League Cup, energy drink, Carabao, Europa League qualifiers. I've played 2 games in the Championship to get here. Cup. Don't don't come with that. Don't even come with that. The Premier League trophy is the pinnacle, bro. It's the pinnacle. Nah, I won't even cuss United, man. We'll get to that. Congratulations are in order, man. Obviously, big up to them. For me, I watched the game against Leicester. Happy to see Nketiah get a little rest. You know, he was buzzing for a bit, but he was starting to stink out the gaff a little bit. Trossard down the middle, the way he was interchanging with Martinelli, it just confused the defenders a bit. It was just a bit something different. That's all I've been asking for. Because in the final third, we've been moving a bit predictable, a bit too much. Give to Saka, tries to cut in, pass back to Erdegaard. He does two flicks, gives it to Shaka. Shaka loses the ball. I've seen that well too much, so I'm happy to have seen something different. And the interchange was nice. Trossard's goal that he scored was a banger. And this VAR business is ridiculous, bro. A man said because he was holding his hand. Gee, don't tell me about man holding his hand, bro. When we played against Aston Villa, Ramsdale was getting put in a chokehold, bro, and the ball's has gone straight in from the corner, and that's fine. Literally 2 hands on him, stopping him from moving. If Ward wanted to move his hand from Ben White, unless he's sus, he could have just stopped holding his hand, bro. He could have just moved his hand away, bro. And then the thing is, yeah, VAR is for clear and obvious errors, bro. The referee has not made a clear and obvious error there. The fact that you've had to use some next in the net angle from the camera, the pattern that he's holding his hand, bro, allow it, man. Allow it, bro. Then you're gonna, and then secondly, the keeper has still punched the ball away. It's landed to someone else who's then given it to Trossard, and then the shot goes in. Yo, can't lie, the officiating in England is ridiculous. And then if that's a foul on Ward, how can Saka get dragged down to the ground like he's a slag and nothing happens, bro? And it's just calm. I don't understand. Like the defenders literally just not looking at the goal at the ball, has grabbed him, wrestled him to the floor on some sumo thing, and it's calm. But Ben White holds hands with Ward on some prompting, and it's a foul. Bro, it's a joke, bro. The officiating is a joke. Like, I can't be asked. They've shagged us against Brentford when they forgot to draw the line. Man got sacked. They shagged us again today. Well, not today, Saturday. We managed to get the goal. Bro, they shagged us against United with the man coming out later about, oh, sorry, we got it wrong. Bro, Russia are not going to blow up Ukraine and then wait 6 months later and be like, oh, my bad, guys. You're the wrong ops. Bro, the damage is done, fam. It is unforgiven. You've caused pain. Don't tell me you're sorry, bro. Don't tell me you're sorry. Give me the points. Give me the points, bro. Don't tell me. You see how clubs get point deductions when the clubs make mistakes. When the referee makes mistakes, the clubs should get given the points, blood. Because it's a joke. I swear down. If we lose this title by 1 or 2 points, yo, my neighbors are not going to like me, bro. I don't know if you watched the Arsenal Leicester game, Matt. What was your take on that? And how do you like the current title champions?
Man said the current title champions since when was the season not 38 games? But anyway, nah, you lot did your thing still. I think you're right. Like Eddie has sort of, his performances has slightly declined over the last few games. I'll be honest, even though I do sort of root for him on this show. But yeah, nah, you lot dominated them. To be fair, once I saw their lineup, no Maddison, no Tielemans, I didn't really think Leicester could do much, even though I predicted them to get a draw against you lot. But nah, I think Jorginho was good again. I thought Trossard was quite good as well. They didn't really trouble your defense too tough. you guys sort of kept them under control. You didn't like allow the game to get to a point where at the end you're having that sort of nervous last sort of 5-10 minutes, or you're hanging on to the lead. I never once thought Leicester would score in that game, and that's a testament to how well Arsenal.
Fam, they had like a 0.01 XG.
Oh yeah, bro, I even forgot about that. But yeah, I didn't even need to look at the stats to even know that they never looked like
I
scoring.
had one shot outside the box that was way off, and that was it. That was it, bro. Ramsdale could have literally put out the deck chair and just watch the game, bro. I'm telling you, like it was poor, man.
Yeah, man, they were pouring it. But no, yeah, you guys, good result. Obviously your title chances. I mean, now Arsenal fans can't do the whole sort of little brother thing and say, oh, we're not in a title race, so just take it a game by game. No, you're in a title race. So all of you lot can own it. You can say that you believe you win the league. You still got City to play at the Etihad, so there's still a lot of big games coming up.
Facts.
And you know what? Yeah, if Arsenal win the league, I'm not gonna go and sit in the corner and cry, bro. Like at the end of the day, if Arsenal winning the league actually fits better into my agenda than anything else, really. Like, so I don't really.
Are you sure though? Because Arsenal fans are
Yeah,
more.
bro. I live in a house full
We're,
of Arsenal fans.
we're
Bro.
more irritating and we're more present than City fans. So are you sure? Because you don't know City fans, but I'm telling you, you know Arsenal fans, bro.
That's true. I don't know any City fans, but the thing about Arsenal fans is I think a lot of Arsenal fans consider me to be very sort of non-biased. Like even with the way I root for Eddie, like a lot of people will be looking like, why is this United fan rooting for Nketiah like this?
Give him the keys. Give him the keys.
Nah. Give him back the card the next game, though. Give him back the card the next game. Return the keys to him next game. But yeah, no. So
come off the bench, man. Actually, it's Everton, isn't it?
Yeah, you can try and grab a few goals against Everton. But yeah, no, Arsenal, like I said, it's good that you lot have bounced back from the City loss. Obviously, with a win against Aston Villa, and now you've now secured 2 back-to-back away wins against teams that, even though you may not think would give you an issue this season by the way they've played, but they've had their moments this season. Leicester have had their moments, so they've looked decent. So has Aston Villa. So it's 2 solid away wins.
I agree with you there. As well, what I'm really liking is the run of fixtures we have after this as well. Winnable games, man. Winnable games. I think the trickiest game we've got is we've got Newcastle away. All the other games, I think we've got Everton, Bournemouth, West Ham, and they've got to come to us in these games. Like I'm bro, telling you, man. By the end of March, because I can see City got Newcastle. That's a big game. That could be crucial for us. And they got Liverpool as well. That's at Anfield, and can't lie.
The City have Liverpool at Anfield.
I'm sure it's at Anfield, isn't it?
No. It's at Etihad.
Is that Etihad?
Yeah.
The first game was at Anfield.
Yeah.
Okay. And for some reason, I feel like Liverpool will actually turn up for that game. Same way they're gonna turn up against you guys. I just think there's a mentality there. But bro, I can't lie. I'm gassed. I am gassed because we needed those points, man. We needed those points because if anyhow we drew against Villa and then drew today, 2 points out of 6 again, City would have been 5 points clear, isn't it? Or 4 points clear. Obviously, we would have had the game in hand, but then we're still 1 point behind. And then it changes everything because now we have to chase. I don't mind destiny being in our own hands. That's what we want to keep. We want to keep destiny in our own hands. As soon as you start relying on other teams' results, it's long. It's long. We did that last season in the Champions League when we needed Tottenham to lose to Norwich. It's long. So, listen, right now, I'm good, man. This is as an Arsenal fan, yeah. Obviously, I'm 24, yeah. I'll be real, like in terms of league, this is the most exciting. Obviously, with the understanding I have now, football. Obviously, I was alive for the Invincibles, but I didn't understand what was happening. But With the understanding I have now, this is the best I've felt as an Arsenal fan in my whole life, bro. In my whole life. Like, it's if we actually win this league, you know how it's funny because people are gonna discredit it. People are gonna be like, oh well, Chelsea and Liverpool dropped off. City got Haaland and didn't know how to play with him, even though he's got 27 goals already. They'll say, um, it, teams, it was a weak Premier League. I'm like, oh, shut up, man. Like, actually, shut up. And you know why I would say shut up? How can you tell me it's a weak Premier League when if we go like 20 years back, there's only two teams rooting for the title. Now there's literally a top six. If the top six are not in the top six, does not show that the Premier League is getting harder. Not that not that the Premier League is a weak league. Because cool, we beat Brentford 3-0. It's Brentford. Brentford beat City. Oh, Brentford are a decent team. We draw to Brentford. Oh, Arsenal draw to Brentford, low banter club. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what? Why is there so much hate for us, man? Like, I don't understand. Like, people actually want Arsenal to remain dead, but they don't understand the Premier League was at its greatest when Arsenal and United were up. So that's what I want to see again. And obviously, talking about United, we want to talk about United. Let me give my clap for the League Cup. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Yeah, yeah. I know that. That's all I can give you. I'll be real. Obviously, I watched the game. Karius, man. You know, people were actually saying Karius had a good game.
Wait. See, this is the thing, right? There was so much. So there were so many talking points prior to the game about him starting that I almost knew there was no way that the 90 minutes would pass by without him being a talking point. Okay, let's break this down. What do you blame him for? What did he do wrong?
What do you mean? What did he do wrong? Would you, bro? When Rashford was running in with his left foot, he was already going to ground before my man shot the ball. If he just composed himself and waited, it would have been a very easy catch. Because I hear it's come off Botman, but Botman's actually defended very well. He stayed with Rashford, he's not fouled him, and he's taken the sting out of the shot. Why are you going to ground before Rashford's even struck the ball? How do you know where he's shooting? This and Ramsdale does it a lot. This anticipation diving. Did it last week with Coutinho, bro. Just Premier League players are not idiots, bro. They obviously know what they're trying to do. Like, I just don't get it. And then
I hear that.
That's
But
personally, Pope doesn't concede that. That's why I'm blaming Carrier. But I'm also blaming Pope for getting sent off.
yeah, I hear it, but I would say that goal was unlucky because obviously they gave it's an own goal. Because Rashford, if Botman hadn't got if Botman hadn't got the deflection, that Rashford shot was going wide, bro. So it's unlucky, man. Like it was just it was unlucky, bro. Because I get what you're saying. He did dive quite early, and I guess once the deflection occurred, he couldn't react quick enough to sort of like get a strong enough hand to parry it over or something. But it was unlucky, man. It's one of those things where if that doesn't take a deflection, we're talking about how Rashford messed up a decent opportunity. So, but bro, heading into the game, I was a bit sort of conflicted because I wasn't sure of what to make of how we matched up against Newcastle because the game that we've played against them, the only game we played against them this season was at Old Trafford, and that game ended 0-0. I thought we should have won the game, but I would argue based on the two halves, it was pretty balanced. So I didn't actually know what to think. And obviously, I only found out a day before that Guimaraes was back for them. And we spoke a little bit about his importance to the team last week. He actually, he plays DM, but he almost plays like as a 6, an 8, and a 10 for them.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Yeah. So obviously, they were playing decent. I think they were playing better than us until we scored. And I would say we put in a finals performance. That's what I would say. We didn't dominate them. We didn't outplay them. We got our goals and we defended resolutely, and we shut them out. And you know, like I said, it was a finals performance.
Yeah, but
It
yeah,
won the Carabao Cup.
I hear what you're saying. Like, obviously, we spoke about it, and I told you about the second. You said game management, whatever. But realistically, that first half, yeah, I think Newcastle shot themselves in the foot. Bruno does not need to come in that, guns blazing, knocking Rashford over there. Like he's running towards the corner flag, bro. Why are you shoving him over? Like just jockey him. There's two of you. I don't. What's the rush? Hot headed, and now you've conceded. You've just come back from a suspension as well. You'd think you'd be a bit more disciplined and it's a bit more patient. Man literally came over and shoved him to the ground. Like it wasn't even like a shoulder to shoulder thing. He just shoved him to the ground, and then you've given away the free kick, which United score from straight away. Now because of that goal, the whole game changes. The whole atmosphere changes. 6 minutes later, Karius is like, you know what? I'm gonna jump on the floor now. He hasn't shot, but I think he's gonna go that way. Bro, this is not Battleship. You can't just assume where man are going, bro. You gotta wait. Ah, all I'm saying is Bruno doesn't foul my man. Karius stands on his feet. It's a complete different game. I feel like you lot got a bit lucky with that win. Just a tad. But that's what you need in football. You need a bit of luck. But people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, United were great in the final. They won 2-0. It was comfortable." I'm not buying it.
You know what I'd say with regards to the first goal? Yes, you're right. Bruno didn't need to foul Rashford there, but honestly, bro, from the position of that free kick, we shouldn't really score from there. The defending, they defended so high, considering the position of where the free kick was. It didn't really make sense. I thought they should have probably been like maybe a meter or so deeper than where they were. Like that line that they tried to hold for the goal was just way too high. And yeah, with regard,
especially when you know Shaw's delivery. Shaw's got a good delivery on him. I'm saying Shaw's got a good delivery on him. I don't know why you'd risk a high line like that.
Yeah. And bro, I just think that, so obviously Saint Maximin, once he got Dalot booked early, it was always going to be a tough game for Dalot, and he seemed to sort of be getting the best of him in the first half. But once we brought on Wan-Bissaka,
Wan-Bissaka showed up shot. But you know what?
Yeah.
With that, sorry to cut you in. With that situation with Dalot and the yellow, I don't understand why Newcastle didn't take advantage of that. Instead, they should have just left Maximum and Dalot to be on a 1v1. They should have just left Maximum isolated. But because Dan Burn kept trying to do the overlap thing and bringing defenders across, it was ruining it. He should listen. Maximum was cooking Dalot fam. We should have just left him. Like, just leave him. Leave them two isolated. Didn't need to overlap there. And then, as you said, bro, I can't lie. I was actually deep in it. Like, if I was a winger, I would hate playing against Wan-Bissaka, bro. I don't think I've ever seen Wan-Bissaka just get murked. Like, I know this guy's awful on the ball and going forward, but bro, defensively, he is solid. Like, I wouldn't get rid of him. I know you guys have been linked to Dumfries, but I wouldn't get rid of him. I think if you depending on the way you set up, he could even be a decent in the three at the back. Like, I think he's horrible, man. Horrible to play against. Man puts everyone in the pocket.
Yeah, okay. You know what I'd say? I wouldn't bring in Dumfries for him. Nah. You can keep Dumfries. But with Wan-Bissaka, what I would say is this: I've criticized his ability on the ball. I've criticized his technical abilities, his ball control and stuff. His crossing.
His link play gives me a joke.
But I've even criticized his position. He's defending positionally because he does get caught out at the back post quite a bit. But what I would say is on the ball.
I'm checking.
Oh, don't even get me started. Don't get me started. But what I would say is on the ball defending, I can't lie, bro. He may be generational, you know. Like
he's mad. He's immense.
It's different. Like I've seen. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some players. Like I remember there was one time Firmino ripped him one time, but Firmino ripped him by just faking him, like just fainting. That's the way to do it. But for some reason, no one seems to do it. Everyone always just seems to like, because what Wan-Bissaka does is this year, he makes you think you got away from him, and then he'll slide tackle you. And what I don't get is, why do people let the ball go so far away from their feet that they give him the opportunity to slide tackle? They should commit him and then like just
And
check
then
back in or something.
yeah. I always thought that as well because he wants to go to Grand.
Yeah.
Yo, Junior, I'm not even gonna waste my time with that comment, bro.
What did Junior say? What's Junior saying?
You wanna bring back 2011, do that, bro. But yo, keep that between you and your friends, G. Man's on
What
about
did
the
what?
eight. I'm not even giving him the time with that still. I'm not even giving him any time with that. Yo, anyway, but the thing is, yeah, with Wan-Bissaka, he gives me Wan-Bissaka on the ball is like Fred on the ball. You don't know what's gonna happen, bro. And
Facts,
you
yeah.
know what? You know what absolutely killed me with Fred. Rashford like beat like two man and then cut in and then laid Fred off. I don't know if that was a shot. I don't know if he was passing it to the cameraman. I don't know if he was kicking the ball out of play for sportsmanship. Yo, that was the worst thing I've ever seen in a final in my life. Bro,
I put respect on Fred's name, bro. He scored against Barcelona. Relax.
shut up, man. Shut up, man. Fred
But
kills
see,
me,
this is
bro.
the thing, though. Yeah, you know what though? That it's made me realize, right, that even when you support a team in football, right, you can't, even though you can criticize your players, you can't be, at times, you can't be overly critical of them because you never know when one of them will turn up. Like, because obviously we've on this channel we've been critical of Anthony and Fred, and obviously you've made jokes about Rashford. If Rashford doesn't score, Man United won't score. But bro, against Barcelona, for instance, Rashford was getting bullied by Araujo, and it was Fred and Anthony that came up with the two decisive moments for us that ended up ultimately winning us the game and moving us forward into the next round, bro. So sometimes, guys, as fans, yes, we can criticize our players, but also just have it in the back of our minds that they're still our players, isn't it? And
Yeah,
even
no, I
with
hear that.
Wan-Bissaka as well, I've been critical of that guy, but bro, they had to sub Maximum off at the like towards that last sort of 15-20 minutes when they were searching for a goal. Eddie Howe took off Saint Maximum because, bro, he was in handcuffs, bro.
Fam, do you think with St. Maximin, I wouldn't have taken him off. I would have tried to put him down the middle and put Isaac down the left. I thought Wilson had an awful game. I like
He did.
and he kept him on, bro. I thought, yo, Wilson was stinking out the gaff, bro. And I was like, he's not holding up the ball well. He's not making life hard for Martinez or Varane. He's not linking up. Like, why are you taking off Maximum who, because he's a wild card, it's a final, bro. You need a wild card. Wilson's not gonna offer you anything. Isaac was decent on the ball, so put him out wide. Put Maximum down the middle because it's just something different. I don't understand why he kept Wilson on. Wilson had an awful game. Um, uh, Joelinton was a bit quiet. He's normally a bit more effective. I think he was like he didn't play bad, but like I just feel like for a final you gotta like try and step up a little bit more. And I didn't get that from him, unfortunately. In terms of the back line, I thought Shaw had an alright game. I don't think he played bad. Burn is burning it like long
But
legs.
question on Burn, right? Because they bought Dan Burn. Obviously, they bought Botman over the summer, but they bought Target as well. Do you think they should be playing Dan Burn left back?
Dan Burn should not be playing left back. He's a
I
centre.
agree, man. I agree.
He looks so awkward, bro. It's like
Yeah,
putting Weghorst in right back, bro.
that is so true. That is so true. That is a great comparison, you know.
Because like
Nah.
I'll talk about Weghorst real quick because I was giving him a bit of stick, but he got the assist for Rashford's goal. But did you see how he was sprinting for Rashford's goal? The way he was moving, yo, bro. I beg you, if you watch it again, the way like he tries to do close control sprint. The way he looks so awkward on the ball, bro. I'm like, yo, this is terrible. Like, how can you not tackle him? Like, yo, he's got no skill, bro. How you letting him drive at you like that? Like, why are you backing off? Even if he knocks it past you, you can just use weight a bit and still catch him up. Like, yo, I can't like that. Oh, Newcastle annoyed me because I feel like they fumbled it for themselves, man. I've seen a lot of people, couple of things. I've seen a lot of people say, once Rashford scores in a game, he offers nothing else. I'd like to argue with that. if Aubameyang was scoring in our games and offering nothing else, he would still be at Arsenal, bro, and would still be loving it. So I'm not hearing this. Oh, he scores and then he doesn't do anything else, bro. He's scored. It's a results business, G. Like it's giving me Ronaldo vibes.
You know what I would say? Like I say, context matters, and this is what I'm going to back Rashford here. The reason why it seems as though Rashford doesn't do anything after he scores is because usually in the second half, Ten Hag moves him up front, and we all know that Rashford's general play as a striker is not there, and it probably
he just wants to run in behind.
Yeah, like literally, that's all we need. Like we just need him to offer an outlet for counter-attack situations. So he's not good. Like when he moved up front yesterday, I can't lie, he was sort of frustrating at times because he wasn't holding the ball well when he was giving it away. But he's not a striker, and we know that Ten Hag does that for counter-attack. So I'm not. I wouldn't. As United fans, let's not be too sort of harsh there. This is not a Ronaldo thing. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that.
I hear that. Fair enough. And also as well with the United situation, seen a lot of stuff online as well talking about how their path to the final was easy and that they didn't really do anything. But we also have to take in consideration that teams beat teams that beat teams. So Brighton beat us, but then they lost to Charlton.
Mm.
But then it's the same with, you can argue, obviously, you guys had to play. Who was it? Reading. Who did you play?
Yeah, we did play Reading. Yeah.
Obviously, you could argue with that one, but you still have to. You can't say, "Oh, it was an easy run." It's literally all the Premier League teams and all the Championship teams, bro. Like you can't. It doesn't make sense of an easy run. If you go to a World Cup and your run is against Venezuela, China, Belarus, bro, them man got there. It's not my fault. Like you have to play what's in front of you. So this these hating fans, like I've got to admit, it's low, man. It's low, bro. City do this every year. They have a similar run, and no one says, oh well, they played. City is United. It's, they didn't play anyone. There's dead. Blah blah blah. Bearing in mind, like I think, was it Forest that beat Southampton or Newcastle? Newcastle beat Southampton. Southampton beat City, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's football, G. Like you can't turn around and say, oh, they didn't beat anyone. Well, the teams they beat the bigger teams. That's not United's fault. You guys won the cup, man.
Yeah, no, you're sorry to cut you off, and also you're right. But bro, I would say, based on how the season has gone, I would say Newcastle is a decent team to have in the final. Like
Sure.
United fans can't sit here and tell me that before the final they didn't think there was a chance we could lose. Like it's Newcastle. They've been a formidable team this season. It's not beyond the realms of possibility that they could have beaten us yesterday.
Trust. I think you guys caught them in a good period though, because after the World Cup,
I hear that.
They haven't been the same. But I said this. I don't know if you remember. I said this a few podcasts back. I said that of all the teams there, they're likely to slip away because their players need to perform 8 out of 9s to win games. As soon as they have a 6, let's be honest, Newcastle in the finals, everyone had a 6, and you guys won. So that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're going to be a force to reckon with in a few years. They still got to strengthen in quite a few areas. For me, I feel like the fullbacks are not good enough. I know Trippier
included.
Yeah, I think Trippier's good striking the ball, like deliveries and that. Defensively, not too bad, but I think he is a bit stiff in terms of, like, if he gets the ball, he's just looking to knock it. Like, I don't know. I feel like with the modern game today, you need kind of more fullbacks with a bit of pace, a bit of I don't know what's the word for it. I even know. Just, I don't know, a bit of uniqueness in it. Just a bit.
So you're saying they need more like a Robertson type.
Oh, the way he's declined, I don't know.
Well, Robertson at his best.
I feel like you need Robertson at his best. That kind of vibe,
A marauding fullback, one that just looking to bomb forward all the time.
Yeah, because realistically, Newcastle do not play through the middle. Like they do not play through the middle. It looks a bit awkward. The only time they played through the middle was when they counter pressed, um,
Yeah.
or if you guys gave the ball away in the middle. That was the only time they tried to do anything in the middle. Everything else was out wide, and even when they went out wide, they didn't really whip the ball in that much. I think Longstaff is not good enough as well. Obviously, Willett came back from an injury, so he didn't really have much of an impact. Um, to be fair, they could do with strengthening all around. I thought Almiron was a bit quiet. Like every time Almiron got the ball, I never had faith that he would beat Shaw. There was not one bit inside of me that said he's going to take on Shaw and beat him here. The only time he got away from Shaw is when he had to cut inside and almost run all the way back to the halfway line. Like I never had confidence in him doing anything on that right. And obviously with Trippier is not really the type to overlap. So I just thought to myself, guys, don't even go down the right. Like there's no point.
I
Actually,
mean,
no.
but to be fair to them two have had some decent combinations
No, they
this
have.
season.
They have.
Like, but no, you're right though. You're right, and it explains why they tried to get Madison over the summer because I think they do lack a bit of creativity in midfield. Like, I
100%.
don't typically think your DM shouldn't be your most creative player, in my opinion.
Right. Especially in the final third.
Exactly.
He shouldn't even have to be that high up. I'm seeing my man do Maradonas in the box to make things
Oh
happen.
yeah, do you see it? Nah, he's a baller, man.
Nah, he's hard. It's hard. I'd take him Arsenal. I'd take him. I'd probably prefer him over Rice. I'll be real. But
I agree, 100%.
because of English media, we're gonna grab Rice. It's what it is. But yeah, man. Obviously, time has gone rapid. So, what we'll do is because I know Matt's itching to get his predictions out. You little batty man. Um, you did well still. You did well. Can't even lie. You did well, man. Should be proud of yourself.
I almost
So
got the
let me get.
Liverpool
Man was
Palace
literally.
one, but I didn't think there would be no goals though.
Man was messaging me about run me my points. I was like, yo, this guy. Yeah, you're saying that shit. Cool. Where we at? Bear with me a second, people. Here we go. Yeah, so obviously, it's a shame because Ish dropped out, so can't even do his and runs not with us today, so it's just gonna be me, guys. I predicted a 3-1 win for Arsenal. Saka to score ended up just being a 1-0 win, so I got a point. What did you predict? You said 2-2, flopped it.
Yeah,
Told you, man.
terrible.
Yeah, that was cheeky. When you said we was dropping points to Leicester, I was like, yo, if they're not beating you, man, they ain't getting points over it. Bournemouth City, I said 2-0 City. What did you say? You said 3-1. So obviously we both got the results. Mahrez didn't score. Told you
Did he
Mahrez
even
wouldn't
play?
I don't think he played. I actually don't think he played. Um, that's yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Tottenham Chelsea. I said 1-0 Tottenham. Son to score. Obviously ended up being 2-0. You said 2-0. It's good. Good little shout. Obviously Kulizeski didn't play. I mean, didn't score.
He didn't score. Son didn't start.
Yeah, Son didn't start, but he got an assist as soon as he came on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
from the corner, innit? Bit of a scrappy one, but goals a goal, man. Goals a goal. Obviously, I said Man United Newcastle would have been a 0-0 penalty thing. That wasn't the case. What did you say? You said United to win 2-0, Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, that wasn't the case, but
Yeah, he wasn't good. He wasn't great, to be fair.
yeah, but I even forgot Bruno was playing a couple of times. I'll be so real. Liverpool Palace. I thought Liverpool were gonna come all guns blazing and bounce back, and I predicted 3-0, but it wasn't the case. You said 1-1, so you got the result. I mean, you got the result. You didn't get the score. Um, cool. So it means in terms of the table, You accumulated 1, 4, 5. Wait, no, 1, 4, yeah, 6. You got 6 points.
Really?
Oh, not 6. Sorry, not 6.
I think it's a bit more than that.
No, I forgot the over 3. You got 9.
Yeah, 9. Yeah.
So that puts you on 54. I got 1, 2. Yo, what? I only got 2, fam. Yo.
I'm moving like Haaland. The only difference is my team is actually on top of the league, bro.
Oh, Tottenham. I got 3. Yo, I'm because of that. Yeah, the gap's mad. You're on 54 points. I'm on 37. Realistically, man, might as well this.
Nah, you know the
But
thing,
again,
bro. All you need to get is two correct results. I mean, two correct score lines. Sorry, and anything the tide could change, bro.
the bonus points didn't even come clutch. So allow it, man. Allow it. All right, cool. Let me get the next fixtures on. We'll do predictions for the next game before we wrap up real quick. Guys, please like and subscribe. Drop a little comment. Help us out on the page. Much appreciated. We'll allow the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Everton at the Emirates. What are you saying?
3-0 Arsenal. Eddie will score. Eddie scoring.
And you came with sense, and then you said Eddie scored, so the sense left the chat.
Nah, it'll be a good game for him to get back on goal scoring form.
See, I think Everton are going to come out with a low block, and I don't think it's going to be mad easy. And I feel like they're going to do them dangerous corners again. You know, I'm gonna say 2-1 still. 2-1. Who's the scored? Who's gonna score? Who scored? Martinelli to get 3 and 3, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Liverpool Wolves. That
Where?
Anfield. That's at Anfield still.
Liverpool win 2-0 probably.
You reckon? I don't know. They've been
Salah
struggling against Wolves this season.
Salah will score. Yeah, they'll probably edge it out 2-0.
We know, yeah. Salah.
Yeah.
You got faith in this team, bro.
Nah, but I don't have faith in Wolves though.
3-1 Wolves.
If you get that result, you should get 4 points if you get that result.
Hey, who's gonna score? Ruben Neves. He's gonna slap it in from outside the box.
Oh yeah, did you see him say that like Rashford didn't was it the creator of that celebration?
Yeah, it was him. Yeah, I seen him. I'm
To be
thinking
fair, it is him. I can't
it's
lie.
not him, bro. It's not him.
Who is it?
Bro, that celebration's been out for time.
No, but I associated it with him though. I can't lie.
But even Tuchemani did it in the World Cup. No one said
Oh
he's
yeah, he
copying
did.
Neves.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know. I've seen Hellerman do that celebration. I can't lie. I think Rashford just because of Rashford's form, it kind of made, and he keeps doing it.
Yeah,
Kind of made the attention more on him doing it. I
Mm.
can't lie. I've seen enough man do that. I've even seen there's a Bentner did it.
Nicholas Bentner.
He came on the bench against Spurs, scored with his first header, and he went and celebrated. And was like, "Yo." My favorite, yeah. Anyway, City Newcastle. What are you saying?
You know, I know you were mentioning that. You know, the City have a few sort of banana skin games coming up, but I actually think they might take care of Liverpool and Newcastle at home. So I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1 City.
Because Pope's still out. I think the Dubravka's back. Pope is still out.
Yeah, Dubravka will be in goal.
I feel like Newcastle are gonna turn up for that game, you know. But I do agree with you. I think I'm gonna go 2-1 as well. I know it's a big game.
But my scorers though, I don't know who to predict for my goal scorer.
I'm saying Haaland, bro. I'll take the half point.
I'm gonna say Grealish. I know that's wild, but I'm gonna say Grealish.
You know, I can't see Grealish going. against a team like Newcastle. What, you never know. Chelsea Leeds, that's at Stamford Bridge.
1-1.
Who's scoring?
Kai Havertz.
What you got faith, bro?
I don't even believe myself when I'm saying that, bro.
Saying 2-0 Leeds.
Mad.
Well, if you lose to Southampton, then you're losing to Leeds,
Wait, we
man.
lost to Southampton at home. Bro. Oh man, I don't know with this Chelsea team, man.
Imagine they conceded a free kick to the best free kick taker in the world. You can't write it, bro. You can't write it. Potter's tactic. Well, obviously it's not his fault, but I'm sure he would have told them man to allow giving away free kicks. Leeds 2-0. Bro, is it bad? I can't even think of Leeds players right now, except for Bamford. No, you know what? Who's that?
Nonto.
No. Who's that black brother that scored against Leeds? I mean Liverpool.
Yeah. Somerville.
Somerville just scored, man. I don't even know if he's playing. My might even be injured, bro, but that's what it is. Wolves, Tottenham.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because the Wolves Liverpool was Wednesday, innit?
Oh, so Wolves Tottenham at Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves is going, yeah.
No, Tottenham probably go there and lose, man. 1-0 Wolves.
Tottenham is so up and down, bro. They beat City, slapped by Leicester, beat Chelsea, lose to Wolves. Like, who's going?
Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Even that, I can't tell you the last time that guy scored though, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he has scored in a minute. I think that's going to be a boring game. I'm saying 0-0.
I hear that.
I think that's going to be a very boring game because they're both kind of like direct counter-attacking teams. Like
struggle to get goals. Yeah,
they don't really build up goals from the back, even though they try to. And then on the Sunday, got Liverpool United, massive. Oh, you man are lucky that Liverpool got that midweek fixture as well. Unless you guys are playing the FA Cup, I don't believe.
I think we do. I think we are.
Yeah, you're playing West Ham in the FA Cup.
Okay, United Liverpool. See, this is the tough thing for me because obviously I want to predict us to win, but even when they were bad, in the 2020-21 season, when we had Oli, that season we should have beaten them at Anfield, but our mentality just wasn't right. We didn't go there with belief, and I think there might be the same sort of mentality that Real Madrid had to come back from 2-0 down and beat them 5-2. I think we have the opposite of that mentality. So I'm going to say 1-1. I'm going to say 1-1. 1-1.
Who's scoring?
I think it might be an unlikely goal scorer. You know, the first person that came to my mind, I'm gonna be real, was Fred, but I'm not gonna say Fred. You know what? I'm gonna say Bruno again. I'm gonna say Bruno.
I know anything, yeah. Saying nothing. Can't lie. I think you man are generally gonna win like 2-0. Like,
I hope so.
First time that I've backed United so confidently. And I think Rashford, bro. I just can't see Rashford not scoring. Rashford doesn't score, then the game feels weird. It doesn't feel like it happened. We've got to that point now.
I hear it. He's on form.
It's not just form. It's just like he's on fire, fam.
I hear that.
Players can be on form and score like 5 goals. My man is on fire, bro. Like Rashford, come Arsenal, man. Yo, listen, if we could take Rashford, Reece James, Bruno Guimaraes.
Okay, now you're just playing FIFA, bro. Like,
Nah, but bro, if we could take those 3, fam.
This
Those
is
are the
honestly-
3.
this
If
is
anyone asks
football.
me what 3 players would you want to buy in the summer, those 3, and then let Balogun come back, let him cook under Jesus, and Ketia cheeky loan to Southampton.
Don't violate, bro.
What do you mean?
Don't violate, man.
No, because they'll be in the championship, innit? So he'll be able to play like every match. No, I'm joking, man. I got respect for Nketiah, man. He turns up randomly when we need him to, man. No, it's not even a diss. It's not even a Jorat thing. It's not even a Jorat thing. He genuinely turns up randomly when we need him to, and then when we think he's the guy, he goes ghost, bro. You know you can't argue with me, boys. Facts, factual information. It's factual information. Well, listen, thank you guys for tuning in to the 620 podcast. We'll be back next Monday to chop up the results. And to be fair, guys, we might even see off. I can't even say what is it, the third sacking of the Premier League season? It would be the fourth.
The third what?
I'm trying to think if it's the third or fourth sacking of the Premier League season potentially. Actually, no, of course
Jesse March.
It'll be fifth. It'll be the fifth.
We've had Hassan Hutel.
Gerard Lampard.
We've had Gerard and Lampard.
Wait, wasn't Tuchel this year as well, technically?
And we've had Tuchel, yeah.
So it'll be the sixth. Yo, that's a lot, you know. Six seconds. Bro, that. Oh yeah, and Southampton sacked Nick Jones already, bro.
Wait, what?
They set the manager they signed after. They set already.
You know who else we forgot? Scott Parker.
Oh yeah. Man got beat 9. Got sacked, bro. So wait, what's that? 8?
Yeah.
8 seconds, bro. That's almost half the league, fam.
I know, right? I know.
Nah, that's wild, son. Wait, didn't Wolves sack their manager this season as well?
Oh yeah, they did.
The 9.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh my days! Everyone said, "Yo, this ain't the year, fam."
Trust me.
9 seconds. Nah, that's wild, bro. That is actually like no one's talking about that. I don't think that's ever been done. 9. Yo, that is a lot. But yo, people, blessings. Have a good week. See you next week.
Peace.